all geek to me!
Hello, welcome to episode 7 of the It's All Geek to Me podcast. And you know what time it is. It's time for some geek news, so cue the applause. Good applause. And cue the laugh track. The geek news. Becky Pepper Jackson, a 13-year-old from West Virginia, is fighting the state so she can play on the track and field team. Jackson is transgender and sees no advantage being a biological male playing in female athletics. In a similar story, Michael Jordan has announced his transition and will be playing in the WNBA, where he will average 185 points a game. Christina Harper, a 3-time Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, and not one of the PC fat ones, explains that she has lived with her share of rejection. Come on, look at her. She might get rejected 1% of the time if she had a bag on her head. Girls like her live a privileged life like nobody else. Travis Kelce was seen dancing at one of the World Series games to his girlfriend, Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. It didn't take the big NFL player that long to turn into Taylor's lapdog. A Georgia restaurant added a surcharge of $50 to a family's bill because the parents were unable to parent their children, and it disturbed everyone. This is awesome. I only wish they could do this in schools as well, so those crackerjack parents who do nothing and then send the monster they created into the school should have to pay for the turd they unleashed to the world. According to International Living, nearly 2 million U.S. citizens have moved to Mexico in pursuit of a better life. Many Americans dream of retiring aboard for the lower cost of living and relaxing lifestyle. Not sure if these folks who moved realize that 2 million Mexicans jumped aboard in the last year to get out of Mexico. Guess they don't enjoy unemployment, extreme poverty, and drug cartels like the private resorts the retired Americans go to. So, this week's episode is on, you read the title, Netflix Geek Week. Perfect, it's fitting because the channel is called It's All Geek to Me, so it fits, you know? So you may be wondering, if those who have kept up with Netflix shows, you may be wondering, what is Geek Week? Well, it's an event that Netflix hosts a year. And this week, it will be going from November 6th to November 10th, I believe. And they'll be talking about all the new shows, behind the scenes, new trailers, new footage of new and up-and-coming shows. This is big for me because I've been keeping up with the Umbrella Academy Season 4 news, which I just found out will be released next year. We don't have a date yet. And especially Stranger Things Season 5. Which probably that's not going to be made for a long time. Despite the writer's strike ending a few months ago, which I am happy about, now we get all these new projects that are revealed to the world. So it's good that the strike ended. How do you feel now, writers? You won your battle. You're happy now? All right. But all seriousness aside, when is this year's event coming out? It's like I said, it's November 6th through November 10th or 11th, I believe. But please check this out. Netflix Geek Week is a very, very fun thing to watch. I've seen it a few times. I've actually did it for the Umbrella Academy because Umbrella Academy Season 3 was still in development because of the pandemic. And the first time I saw Geek Week was for the... Right, it was for the episode titles of the Season 3 of Umbrella Academy. And of course, right before it was released, they showed some footage of it and the actors talking about what they liked about the third season. And I also used it because they talked about, in a separate episode, they talked about this was separate from from Netflix Geek Week. It was for Spider-Man No Way Home. And it had all the Jamie Foxx, Willem Dafoe, and Doc Ock's actor, forget his name, I'm sorry. but they're talking about it, and it was pretty cool. So shows I'm excited for are obviously the Umbrella Academy, but then this is a really strange one. This is a really strange one. An Avatar. What was that? That was an. That was, I thought I heard a firework. All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. Now this is very strange. What, like, why? All of you remember that 2010 Avatar: The Last Airbender movie that was literally a dog pile piece of shit? Yep. Yeah, that movie was goddamn awful. I love the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's a creative show. It had a great creative world. Really good idea for a series, having all the elements like in one place. And then, of course, like one nation element believes they're the superior element, and then they try to go to war trying to take over the entire world. And then they have this hero, of course, the Avatar. I think it's just a creative series. Not Avatar with the blue knob. This is Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know how they're going to do this, because the original series, it was good. It was good. It served its purpose, and we didn't need any more of that. But then we got the movie in 2010, and that is just pile of garbage. It's garbage. I've seen it too many times. I'm even planning on reviewing it. People don't like it. I am a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I am among that group. It's like when 20th Century Fox destroyed Percy Jackson. Oh, God. That was goddamn awful. But this one is a series, and by the looks of it, it looks like it's a remake. And it actually looks pretty promising. I actually saw the live-action footage of Aang, and it looks spot on. They got the tattoo right. They got the Airbender tattoos right compared to the movie. But I think it's a remake, and if they're trying to do it justice, we're just going to have to see it. I'll even do a comparison between the two shows. But I'm hoping it's good, because the last movie, the live action one, they plan to make all 3 books, but after the first one, god dang awful. It sucked, and it's good that we don't remember it. And like I said before, I'm excited for the Umbrella Academy. I won't go too much into what I'm saying about this, so I'm just going to make this pretty quick. If you watched episode 3 of the podcast, me talking with my friend Tornado, then you'll understand how much I love the Umbrella Academy and how much of a huge fan I am. But when the 4th season comes out next year, if you guys want Tornado back on here, then me and him will talk about the 4th season, which we are very excited for. It's just a shame that the show is coming to an end soon. Many of us wanted a 5th season. A lot of us wanted it to compete with Stranger Things. But 4 seasons is okay. I guess it's okay. Speaking of Stranger Things, that's what we're going to talk about next. Stranger Things Day. What the heck? But I don't know when that is, because I think the thing lasts like 8, it's last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, at least the last 5 or 11 days, so, no, not 11 days, 5 or 6 days. So I don't know how they're going to do that. I hope they give us some footage, or the Duffer Brothers talk about the 5th season, and they're going to be answering some questions. Because all of us at home have been wondering, what the hell is going on with the Duffer Brothers? Have they been writing? What's been going on? Because the 4th season took a long time to make. Pretty long. It was pretty long. And when the 4th season was released, that's when people were getting into Stranger Things again. And now, after the 4th season, now the expectations are higher than ever. And a lot of people have been wondering, where the heck is he? Where the heck are the Duffer Brothers? What the heck have the actors been doing besides living their life and posting their pictures everywhere on social media? Well, the actors haven't given us any answers, and the Duffer Brothers haven't given us any answers too. But we did get a few months ago, like, I don't know what it was called, but they did release the first episode, or not first episode, the script for episode 1 of season 5. So they have been writing, but just because of all the writer's strike and all that, they had to postpone it. So we're going to have to wait for if they're going to talk about it, and not the goddamn play. I think that looks stupid. I'm not talking about it. It looks stupid. I'm not even going to talk. It just looks stupid. All right, that's what I would like to say about Stranger Things. Now we've got The Dragon Prince. The Dragon Prince is a very popular Netflix original show. and it's for kids. It's animated. My friend B, who was on the Star Wars episode of the podcast, the 6th episode, he not 6th episode, 5th episode. He really loves the Dragon Prince a lot. My other friends who are big fans of it, they love it too. The Dragon Prince is a very amazing series. If you guys want an episode, in fact, I'm even thinking about this when the 7th season is finally. There's 6 seasons, I think. And the final season will be out soon. If you guys want, I can even do an episode with me and B talking about it. We can do an episode of us talking about it, what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it. If you want, I can bring those two other people along as well. Not Paramount and Tornado. I'm saving them for some pretty good content. But yeah, if you guys like the Dragon Prince, and if you guys want me to review it on my other channel or this, I can do that. So I'm very excited for the Dragon Prince. Very good story. Pretty well made for a Netflix original series. I mean, Stranger Things is original, and you have Umbrella Academy, which is an adaptation. But this one is very, very... Well, is it original? If it is, that is really good writing. But it looks pretty good. I like that. And now we have... Oh, boy. This one was really, really strange to me. They're making a series or movie called Jurassic... I got my little note here. Jurassic World Chaos movie. Why another Jurassic World? I thought that series is done. Like, they're making... Didn't they make the last one? Yeah, they did. Like, they made the last one. Isn't that series dead? Is it? Like... Wait, we already have Jurassic World. Jurassic Park. It's originally called Jurassic Park. Then it turned into Jurassic World. Then we had Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So what is up? Why are they keep making these? Why do they keep making these? It's just for money, of course, but, like, they don't need that. Jurassic World is done. I love the series, by the way. Steven Spielberg made the first few movies. Big fan of his work. And it's just done. It's done. We don't need Jurassic Park anymore. It served its purpose. We don't need it anymore. Now we've got another series I would like to talk about. Squid Game. Yeah, you remember that? Oh, God. I have not seen the series myself, but I've seen many people talk about it, and it's okay for what I've seen. It's basically just it's just Netflix's version of Hunger Games, where you take, like, innocent victims, put them in an arena, and then basically they have to play children's games in order to win. Yeah, the show's really a no-brainer. A lot of people have been wondering if Season 2 will be out yet, and I think we just got our answer there. But a lot of people, too, were just cashing in on the Squid Game trend on YouTube. A lot of people, you name it, Mr. Beast, Super Mario Logan, those people, they were cashing in on it. I don't know, like, it was just... I have not seen the show, and I'm never going to, because that's not my thing. But if I did, then it looks okay, but it sounds dull. The plot sounds dull. It's dull. It's a series. It's just adults, like, going in an arena and playing children's games. I don't know. A lot of people said it's, like, dubbed. Like, it's dubbed. Like, it's made for Korean or Japanese people. I'm fine with that. I can watch the dubbed versions. I've seen dubbed versions of anime, so it's not a big deal. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Squid Game. But the new one is called Squid Game The Challenge. So something's up. So is he going back? I don't know if he won, but if he did, then it would make sense probably why he would go back, because he wants to stop the games once and for all. I don't know. It's weird. What do I expect from these shows? Promising. Avatar Last Airbender. Loved the original show. After they released the live action movie, I don't think that there should have been another Avatar show. I mean, they had the Legend of Korra. That's pretty good. It was a pretty good series. It was decent. It was okay. A lot of people weren't, like, fans of the Rava. The Rava plot where Rava gets killed, all the avatars are erased, and then Korra becomes the new avatar. I know people weren't a fan of that, but, you know, it's Nickelodeon's show. They can do whatever they want. But I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. And the core show was decent. It was decent. I liked that we got to see the children of Aang and Katara, and we got to see the children of Toph. Got to see Zuko after a long time. And even though he's not voiced by Dante Bosco, it's so good to see him again. It's just awesome. And we even get to see Iroh in the afterlife. It's awesome. Like the show, I like Korra. It knew what it was trying to be. It knew what it was going to do, and I like how it's its own like thing. It focuses on another Avatar in the Avatar cycle because Aang's gone, and I don't know what you do with Aang because we got to see Aang's later life throughout the show, and of course when he took down the Bloodbender, so it was fine. But I'm hoping the live action series is good because I am not a fan of the live action movie, and the live action movie can burn in hell where it belongs. No, it can burn in the Fire Nation. It can burn by Prince. It can be burned by Fire Lord Ozai. It can be burned there. No one deserves that movie. That movie should be forgotten for Avatar fans. That movie can be burned by Fire Lord Ozai or Fire Lord Sozin for all I care. In fact, no, it could be burned by entire Fire Nation. You see what I did there? But yeah, I'm hoping that's promising. Umbrella Academy. I expect a big finale because this season only has 6 episodes. And me and Tornado are confused of how this is going to happen because the series is all 3 seasons were 10 episodes before. And this one only has 6. So this is going to be pretty difficult to pull off. But if they manage to pull off, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how they do it because they finished it. We know when the season's coming out. But it's going to be hard to pull this off because there's many loose ends they need to finish. Like, they need to explain what happened to Allison. Where is she? Is she a threat to the Umbrella Academy now? Are they going to fight Reginald? How are they going to exist in a world without their powers? So, it's a big... There's many loose ends they need to tie up. They have many loose ends to tie up in the last season because they're not going to make any more. But they are planning to make some spin-off series, as Steve Blackman said he wants to make a spin-off for the Sparrow Academy and some spin-offs for some of the characters, which I would like. 5 would probably get his most best spin-off, or Klaus. And then we get back to Stranger Things. I have high expectations for Season 5. I'm hoping there's a big war because they said that's what Vecna or Henry Creel wants. He wants a huge war, and I hope we get that. I hope we get to see all the characters fight. A lot of people want Eddie to come back because they have this theory where, like in Dungeons and Dragons, which I've played, Vecna has a vampire lieutenant named Cass, and since they call Henry or one Vecna in this season, a lot of people have a theory that Vecna is gonna bring back Eddie, the best character in Stranger Things. I'm gonna have a Hellfire Club shirt because I even went as Eddie for Halloween one year. I loved it. And I think he's going to be brought back as a bad guy, and then of course he's going to be turned on its creator. A lot of people think Will is going to die, and I hope Will finally has some sort of power because Will needs to do something. Will's probably going to die, or many people think Eleven's going to die, but I don't think Eleven's going to die at all. I think she'll live on, but I think Will is going to die because it started with him from day one. And the Duffer Brothers have said that Will Byers is going to be playing a major role in Season 5. They've confirmed that. So we have to be ready for that. The Dragon Prince, hoping that Season 7 will be a satisfying conclusion to the series. And again, if you want me or B to do an episode of the podcast talking about it or on my channel reviewing the series, I can do that. I have expectations for that. Jurassic World. Oh boy. I gotta catch up on some of the Jurassic World movies. I haven't seen them in like a year, so I need to catch up on them. But all I know is that series should be done. Like, seriously, it should be done. I don't know why, but that's just me. Yeah. Squid Game, the challenge. I don't know what to expect from that. I don't watch Squid Game, never going to. But all I know is that the Squid Game trend was popular on YouTube, and many people were trying to cash in on it. So, yeah, you got that. And then, of course, people making those Instagram or TikTok videos of that. Oh, yeah, those things are popular everywhere. So, yeah, we have to wait for that. What else do I have to talk about? What's this? Yeah, but Netflix Geeked Week. It's very fun. Please go check it out. Please go check it out so you don't miss any of these shows. Because I know a lot of people all around the world and some people from my town have subscribed to this podcast because they are fans of these shows. And if you guys are watching this, you guys need to see Netflix Geeked Week so that way you know what's happening. Because Netflix Geeked Week will be happening in 7 days. So you guys need to pay attention to that. Because these shows are important. Because I know a lot of you guys love Stranger Things at school, and I need you guys to pay attention to that. And some people love Umbrella Academy too. Gotta pay attention. But yeah, that was to them. But yeah, it's really Netflix Geeked Week. Please go check it out. It's a very fun thing to do, to watch. You get to see the new news. You get to see a lot of stuff. So please, go see that. And if there's any trailer premieres for any of these things, I will go live. I am not kidding. I will go live. Like for Umbrella Academy Season 4's trailer, when it releases, well, if I miss the premiere, then I'll do a video reaction on my other channel. But I will do it. I will do a live stream for any of these. I'll do one. So please go check out Netflix Geeked Week in 7 days. It's really good. So that is all for this week for It's All Geek to Me, the podcast. But again, if you guys want some more guests on here, please let me know. Those videos did really well. The Umbrella Academy episode did very well. The episode with the Brain Trust with Paramount, B, and Tornado, that episode did really, really, really well. That video, it's a video, but that episode has 73 views, and that did very, very well. And last week's episode that I did with, what was it? Yeah, the episode I did with Tornado talking about Harry Potter, that's already at 45 views, or 43 the last time I checked. So please, if you guys want some new guests on here, or people at school, if you want to be a guest on here, please let me know. Just if you want me to have those guys back, please let me know, because it's very fun to do an episode with those guys. They're fun. They have the right mindset when it comes to doing this type of thing. It's very fun to do this. So please go check out Netflix Geeked Week. So thank you all for watching. It's All Geek to Me. Episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. Crazy. We're at episode 7 of the podcast. It's crazy. So please go check out Netflix Geeked Week and see you all in the next episode. Sayonara. And again, if you're a geek, go to Geeked Week. Just please, thank you. I will be checking out these new like shows coming out and movies. If you want me to do those, I will do it. So please, thanks for watching. It's All Geek to Me, episode 7. See you all next week.